Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, whatever the time is in your world. Hey, guess what? We're here to do another tutorial. We are going to do another hat. There's been a couple hats that I've been posting, so here's another one. This is going to match up with Finn on Adventure Time. So we've got a very easy, very quick Finn hat. Okay. So if you watched, depending on what order I ended up posting these, if the Frankenstein one is up, then you'll know that you can do it with a 646 blush, or you can do it, again, an 11-inch round. So depending on your location, if you're in Europe or anything like that and you don't have 646 access, you can get 11-inch round, and it'll work just great. So we've got Adventure Time Finn head hat. All right, so let's get started. So what you need is you can use a Fashion Blue 360, or you can use a Robin's Egg or a light blue with Qualatex, but you need to make sure it's the lighter blue or light blue. For the headpiece, you'll need one 360 white and a Q-Link blush, or 11-inch round, okay, or a regular 11-inch round. I have Q-Links because I use Q-Links in other designs of mine, so that's why I have more Q-Links than I do regular rounds. So this is going to be pretty simple, pretty easy. Using the pump so you can get an accurate count up as you're going to pump it. It's going to be 8 times. So it's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Because it's a two-way pump, when you go up and down, it fills it up with air. But you're only counting the downstroke. So 1, 2, and so on and so forth. Okay? This should give you a 3-finger tail if you do that properly. Okay? If you're using 350s, it'll actually probably end up being a 2-finger tail. Now, the reason why that has shrunk is because I've already squeezed and stretched, and then it shrinks it down to a 1.5-finger tail. So if you're using 350s, I suggest 7.5 pumps or 7 pumps, but you will need a 3-finger tail on the end. So we're going to go ahead and do a good sized 3-finger bubble. Turn it into a pinch twist. Then you're going to go across the head, and just as it's going to curve, because you want a bit of a space here and here, whatever their head width is, so whatever you're measuring their head for. That's my head. Then a 3-finger bubble again, and doing a pinch twist. Okay? Go around. And then make it slightly bigger, so go either just barely past the bubble, because you want it to be able to go over their head, feel comfortable, not press hard on their head when it goes on. Okay? So it just fits. You know, it's not going to stretch fit. Okay, so secure this in. You got the letter B, you got the letter P, or you got the letter D. Okay. And then take your scissors to cut off the excess. And there you go. You got the head part to go, the hat part to go around the head. Okay, so the next one is you're going to inflate again almost all the way. 6, 7, 8. 8 fingers before you squeeze and stretch. I've got about an inch extra length here. So when I tie it, it is, well, see, just about 3 fingers. Okay, so squeeze and stretch, and this is a 660. If you're using a 350, you will need a second white. So I squeeze and stretch this. Okay? And now it's quite a bit longer, plus still a little bit of a tail on it. Squeeze and stretch it again. So I've got good stretch out of it. The more you can lengthen it out by squeezing and stretching the latex, the better it's going to be. And you just might not have to use a second 350. Okay. So you're going to go 1, 2, and 3 fingers. Okay? Then a good 2-finger bubble and twist. Then 1, 2, we want to match this, so we're going, but yeah, 1, 2, 3. So if their width of their head is smaller, like you're putting on a younger child and it's a little bit smaller, you'll need to go by the width of this right here. Apparently I have a very wide head. 2-finger bubble, pin twist. 1, 2, and then 3 fingers. Then you're going to go back up. You're going to go across. It's going to start getting tight. Now, what you can do right off the bat once you get to this point, and it's going to get tight. You still have flex here because I'm using a 360. You twist that in, but then this one's really, really tight. So what I do, you can still use a second white to do this wrap around. That's up to you. So what I do is I pop it, and then I'm just going to slowly let some of the pressure out, the air. Sometimes it works. Okay, we're going to use the second one. We'll just use the second one. On that first one I made, apparently I was doing something really right in proportion-wise, and it turned out perfect. So we will need 2 whites. That's okay. So whether you're using a 360 or a 350, you will need 2 whites. You only need to pump it up 4 times if you use a pump. I think I know what I did is I probably didn't go as high up on the other one, and that gave me that extra bit. of going across and down. Okay. Now you have the option, if you have enough left, and since we used a second one, we might as well. And you're going to go across the front because this weird hat thing that he wears are pretty much a square around his head. So you have it like that. And then you just make sure that this is in front, these are up and down, up and down. Tie the knot. And then I did 10 pumps. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 pumps. Kind of go like this. I didn't release any air. I'm just kind of rounding it off by just doing that. I went ahead and tie it off. And like so. And it should be perfectly wide enough to pressure fit inside not worried about the back showing ahead. I know the back would normally be white, but we're just doing this there. Okay, now quick and easy is his eyes, which are just rounds, slightly spread apart on his head. So I take the corner of this, go down, put an eye, so. And then I go diagonally, corner. Hopefully that's not too far apart. And then I just do a very thin line smile. Okay? That is it. You've got yourself an Adventure Time Finn hat. I hope you guys enjoy this one. I do appreciate your support. I do appreciate everything that you do on the support. And don't forget to subscribe. Don't forget to like and share and comment. I do appreciate all your comments. I try to get to answering every single one of them. And expect more from me coming soon. And I hope you enjoy. And I hope you guys have a great adventure time too. Bye-bye. Ooh. Before I say bye-bye, we need to say the closing. Practice, practice, practice. Because that's what's going to make you guys a great balloon twister. Bye-bye now.